back to the spider's web. Well, after a rather weird video last time where I couldn't make my mind up what I was doing, we have a couple of things to adjust. First off, Keyleth, being poisoned, should have received a hit point token at the beginning of her last phase, but I decided instead not to do so and use the brooch of shielding and cancel that out, so she's still up on her feet. So we lost that one, even though it was on the video as being had. I found out as well that Drizzt's little pussycat friend is pronounced Guinevere or something like that. The Through the Cracks encounter card, which we used for Drizzt when it was removed from the board a few videos back, where it says that you don't draw an encounter card under any circumstances or for any reason. That was only for Drizzt, it wasn't for the other players, so I should have turned over encounter cards for those if needed to be, but that's gone by the by. And with the Drow Wizard, I didn't attack when there was a hero character on different squares, so there was no tile which had the most heroes on. I should have taken my pick then and picked one of the heroes and attacked, but I didn't do that. But these are all just pointed out to me today by Andy from MadLadDesigns, so thanks for that, Andy, greatly appreciated. I had an idea from Hideous Prime and one from Andy from MadLadDesigns, and I decided to go with Andy's because it seemed to make more sense, mind you saying that it was the one that I was picking anyway, and that is we use King Smite, and it says we attack one or two adjacent monsters with a +9 attack and it causes 3 damage. Well, she has 2 adjacent monsters. One of them, being the giant spider, has 2 hit points. So if we can hit those, both of them, we can we can take them both out. So let's do that. Okay, so we're using the dice tower again. So all we do is drop the dice in. 9, 10, 11, 12. That unfortunately has done nothing for the Drow Duelist, so let's try for the giant spider. 16, so that has killed the giant spider, or at least it's done something, so it's killed the giant spider. So let us look and see what's happening. Okay, so the giant spider is removed. The card goes in our experience pile, and we draw a treasure card. And the treasure card is Brief Rest. Your hero regains 2 hit points and flip up one of your used power. Your hero regains 1 hit point. Flip up one of your used powers or items. That's good. We can take a hit point off Keyleth, and we can turn over, lay on hands, and we can go 1, and we lay on hands. Adjacent hero will be Heskin, so he regains 2 hit points. exactly the same way as we healed him last time. The gods of Gortlegrim are looking down favourably on us today. Okay, so he has 4 hit points now, and we discard that card. However, we have to draw now an encounter card because she didn't turn over. Oops, he needs to stand up. He didn't turn over a new tile, so we have Mark of Lolth. Oh well. So, who's got the other one? So she gets her hit point back, and Vistra gets one as well. Oh, that's not nice. We were doing well, and then all of a sudden he got taken out from under us. Ah well, not to worry. Okay, so Keyleth is now in charge of the Drider, and the Drider is within 2 tiles of a hero, so it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a sword. Oops. There we go, there's the card, if it will focus. And it's an attack of +8. Okay, so it's after Quinn. So we want less than 8, we want the very most 7, and we get 11. So that's going to be 2 damage on Quinn. He's now got 7 out of his 8 hit points. Okay, so Quinn is there, facing the Drider, and he's ready for kicking off. Right, so what we're going to do is, I forgot to mention as well, the Drider now moves up to Drizzt, and I'm going to use Righteous Advance, attack 1 adjacent monster, hit or miss, 1 hero on your tile moves 2 squares. Well, there's no heroes on my tile, but it's a +6. It causes 1 damage, so bear in mind because the Drider is in the narrow passage, -4 on the other armour class, so she's down to 12, so we need 6 or more. 14, brilliance, because he's now going to play his belt of Storm Giant Strength. The attack deals +2 damage, and that kills the second Drider. So that Drider is gone. Take her off and keep her separate because she was in the Sting of Lolth set. She was from Legend of Drizzt. So he's now going to risk it, and he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know whether this is going to be wise or not, but when we have a volcanic vent tile and it's a black triangle, so it's a monster and an encounter. And the monster, and the monster card reads Stalagmites. Do not place a monster. Do not believe that. And we have an event, a volcanic explosion. Each hero on a volcanic vent tile takes 2 damage. We have no heroes on a volcanic vent tile. I cannot believe that. That was absolutely, ludicrously wonderful. Oh, I am really impressed. Okay, now Heskin is going to move. There he is. But he's not going to move. First of all, he's going to lay the smack down on our Drow duelist friend, and he's going to use Hypnotism. Choose a monster within 1 tile of you, move that monster 1 tile. If it ends up adjacent to another monster, make an attack against the second monster. Okay, so it's a +9 attack. The Drow duelist has an armor class of 16 and he only has 1 hit point, so let's see. We want 7 and we get 18. So after getting 18, the Drow duelist comes off and the Drow duelist goes in our experience pile. And now he moves. I'm going to try and carry on pushing my luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got a hit. He's got a speed of 6. He's just moved 5. Fingers crossed we get something as lucky as last time. We have a black triangle, which again is an encounter and a monster. Okay, the monster is a spider swarm, so we're getting them all out. There's the spider swarm. I think he's had all of those, hasn't he? And oh dear God, the Mark of Lolth again. Okay, so he gets a hit point, Vistra gets a hit point, and Keyleth gets put on her back, because that's the last hit points you can use up. So it's all down to these spiders and attacks. Well, it's got an attack of +7. Heskin again has an armor class of 14. Unfortunately, he's on a narrow passage, so he loses 4. So he's got an armor class of 10. However, he's got the Cleric shield activated, so that's 12. Oh, let's see how we do. So we want a very, very low number, and 13 is too high. So he's poisoned. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now, what's Vistra going to do? I think she's just going to go to the 1, 2, 3, 4 out of her speed of 5. And she's going to turn over a new tile, which is Crystal Shard, and it's a white triangle. So we just turn over, oops, knocking everybody over here. So we just turn over a monster. Saying just turn over a monster. And we have, from the Sting of Lolth, the Shadow Mastiff. And he's going to, if the Shadow Mastiff is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to any hero within 1 tile and attacks that hero with a bite. So I'm going to put him adjacent to Vistra, and she's going to copy it. So, because she's got the least hit points at the moment. Okay, so it's +9 attack against her armor class of 17. So it's 2 hit points for Vistra. I'm going to use Guinevere instead of attacking. So I've placed the Guinevere figure adjacent to your hero. We have Vistra and Guinevere both positioned adjacent to the Shadow Mastiff and Drizzt over here on the end, and I'm going to draw a new tile, which is another volcanic vent tile and a black arrow. So it's an encounter card and a monster card. And the monster card is the Drow Priestess. Not pleasant. She goes there. And the event card is Baruchi Colony. Attack each hero on the... No, we're not going to do that. I believe we've got a giant spider and the demon web spider, which have 5 experience points. So we'll get rid of those in order not to do that card, because I do not want to be attacking all my heroes with an 11 attack. Okay, so first off, Guinevere, and if Guinevere is within 1 tile of a monster, she moves adjacent to any monster within 1 tile of her and attacks that monster with a pounce. Okay, so it's a +8 attack and causes 1 damage. So it's +8 against the Shadow Mastiff, which has an armour class of 14. 11. That's given the Shadow Mastiff a slap. And now Drizzt. Oh, sorry, and now the Drow Priestess, not Drizzt, takes her turn. And what she does is if the Drow Priestess is within 1 tile of a hero, it attacks the closest hero with a poisonous curse. After the attack, pass this card to the player on your right. Poisonous curse, +6 against Drizzt's 16, so we want less than 10. No, I said less than 10. Drizzt, again, is now poisoned and loses 1 hit point. We've got round to Keyleth's turn. She's flat on her back. We have no option. We need to turn that up to stand Keyleth up, and in the next video we'll carry on with Quinn. So until then, take care, God bless, and bye for now.